soccer action. Al, it's our first game of the season.
Yeah, and a tough matchup today for the Panthers with neighboring rival Danvers. Always a great game here, Rich, hotly contested. And without question, the player to be on the lookout for Beverly is number 9, Georgia Prouty, the Boston University commit. Speaking of such, in Danvers' first game this year, which was a league contest against Peabody earlier this week, she netted 2 second-half goals to give them their first win of the season. So we're going to try to get you the name of the Beverly starters today. Looks like they're coming out in a 3-5-2, and the viewing crowd will have to forgive us as we dust the breast off for soccer.
So we'll recognize some players, but there'll also be some new players out there.
Beverly lost 5 seniors to graduation, but Coach Simpson has been pleased with the players stepping up to fill those voids.
Yeah. And Beverly's already played a game this year, match, excuse me. I'm still a little rusty.
That's very good.
They beat North Andover on Tuesday.
So the Panthers are also 1-over, and what's a little bit, I don't know if it's ironic is the right word, and noteworthy, last time the Panthers played on Frank Forty Field was a preliminary round state tournament game where they beat North Andover in penalty kicks by the same score.
Yep. Right. So it looks like they've got new uniforms too, Al.
Bigger numbers for guys like us to see.
Bigger and brighter, which is awfully nice. I like that. Ooh, nice little action there.
And speaking of that, that was senior captain and wingback Ava Freitas. Looks like she's playing one of the wings in that 3-5-2. Was looking for Grace Galbraith up top.
And so we also saw over there Avery Fogarty, who notched the 1 goal for the Panthers in that win over North Andover.
Yeah, and a great pass by Jen Bellotti. The Panthers were able to generate some decent looks, hitting the crossbar a couple times and creating chances with this new formation.
So again, Al, you know, luckily we do. There's one familiar face right there, Samantha Fogarty.
So Samantha Fogarty, again, one of the seniors captains here.
4 captains on the team.
Launching one. It looks like we have in the back Gia Pasquarelli with Lily McCarthy and the 3rd center back. Is that Sasha Miller over there? I can't quite see, but if that's number 12, I have it right.
It is, yeah.
I think she played there primarily last year. So for those of you folks unfamiliar with the 3-5-2, there's 3 center backs. And when Danvers has the ball, the 2 outside midfielders, the 5, also called the wing back, drop in to defend, and they get up in the attack.
That's why we have Al here. He can explain the entire game. I can just tell you what's actually happening. Like the pass. That one's going to go out of bounds, coming over our way.
Nice step there by Maddie Hannes, the freshman defender for the Falcons. That goes out. Now I guess that'll be Panthers' ball.
Yeah. Freitas will take it and throw it in. Nope. Okay. So that's going to be Pasquarelli tossing
it. Okay, that ball's in. Sasha Miller is going to have to use her body. Does that well. Does a really nice job of tackling that. Tries to. Looked like that was Abby Skidmore, number 3. Sidmore, sorry.
Skidmore is a college.
That's right, and I'll tell you a little funny story about that in just a second. That looks like Annabelle Miller.
Okay, now it's a foot race. She's going to get over there, and she's not going to get there.
That was Grace Galbraith going for that ball.
As the goaltender comes over, Madison Dubowski clears the ball out. Out, and we're going to see a throw in. Well, as you said, these teams, they're pretty familiar with each other.
Yeah, I think it's one of the great rivalries for Beverly in league soccer. Both the Peabody and well as Danvers have always been hotly contested matches over the years. You know, they play against each other all the way growing up in the Essex County Youth Soccer. their teams are all in there.
I'm sure plenty of them play club together too.
Either together or against each other. And there, speaking of club players, there's Georgia Prouty showing her feet with a beautiful ball to the outside to number 19, Lily Flynn.
So Al, with Prouty going to Boston University, that must make you a little happy.
Home of the Terriers, baby. Yes, indeed.
But I'm sure you
Patriot League.
I'm sure you just want to see the success after high school.
Yeah, not today. Not today. Just want to see a good game.
Yep.
And early indications here, looks like a fairly even match so far.
Yeah.
Got a free kick for Danvers. The numbers on the front are too small for me to tell you who took that free kick. But that looks like it fell to the feet of number 15, Brooke Wynot, senior captain. Again, Maddie Hannes being defended brilliantly by Grace Galbraith. I guess he calls a foul on that.
He did.
The direct
There
kick.
was a little
Good defending, though. Aggressive, but good.
Sends it into the middle. Freitas over there, break it up a little bit. But Prouty's got it. She gets broken up.
By Sam Foudy out. Sam Fogarty. Thought that might have been a little bit of a push there from behind. We do have one player that we're not going to be able to identify right now. I think I got 18. Is that right? Who's not on our roster?
Yeah.
Going to have to find out who that is.
I believe it's an 18. They didn't use the right font on those numbers to really be able to decide. I think it's 18. It could be a 16.
Could it be 10? Could it be Addie Abel?
I think it might be Riley Berman.
Might be what?
60. Riley Berman at 60.
60.
Not sure.
Okay. Well, so much for the numbers being big.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we'll just wait and see. And if it is 18, we apologize at home. The roster is incomplete that we have.
Danvers is able to take that away, clear that out.
See a throw in by Lily McCarthy.
One of the 4 senior captains.
I think it's a 19 now.
19?
Olivia Anketel.
The freshman. Okay. 19. Sorry, Olivia. Well, 2 freshmen on the Beverly roster here this year. Olivia being one of them. Coach has been really impressed with their speed and footwork, and thinks that things will only improve as they grow in confidence. It's a big step up coming from middle school and playing against girls who are, 3-4 years older.
Yeah, even if you're playing at the club level, there's still that big difference.
Yeah, those being on birth year, so
yeah,
you get a little bit of overlap from grades, but any freshman who can step in and play in the varsity level, is a talented player.
Yeah.
Okay, that ball scuffled around a little bit out of our view. Gets into the box, though, and cleared away by Danvers. Good defending there by Gia Pasquarelli. Oh, good idea on the shot.
Shot blocked
by number 11, Lila
blocked.
Doucette.
Danvers not afraid to get in front of that ball, that's for sure. Sends it back. Yeah. Reset. McCarthy over to Pasquarelli. Control. And that's going to be out of bounds.
One of the things that you get, Rich, when you play the 3-5-2 is having more midfield players in there, and I think you're seeing that. Beverly's presence in the middle of the field right now is making it tough for Danvers to get going too much, We'll see how things go on if how Danvers tries to solve that. But especially impressed on our side with the defensive intensity of Ava Freitas there is causing a lot of havoc here on the left side.
Okay, so that gets...
that's a turnover there in the midfield.
Emma Sutherland carrying the ball. It's over to Prouty again. Going back.
I think that was Figueredo.
Figueredo, I think, yeah.
Okay, cleared away by Sasha Miller. Finds the feet of the freshman. who makes a nice little turn there. Takes the ball outside and pushes it up. Outside.
That's going to be
Beverly throw.
Beverly with the throw.
That's well done right there.
Yeah. Okay, so Beverly's going to try to connect in the middle. Can't do it. Okay, she gets a. That will go down as a shot. It wasn't
a tad bit ambitious from that distance.
Yeah, and she didn't get it all either. So
yeah.
It was, Sid Moore.
I think that her hips were facing more towards us than the target. So
Fogarty up ahead. Oh, that's broken up again. Okay, a little reset. McCarthy over. That's broken up. Nice play by Kaya Glover there. Going to go down to Sutherland again, down over in the corner. Nice
great
play
tackle.
Broken up by Pasquarelli.
And she gets the throw in by knocking it off her opponent. Well done. Okay, we have our first sub, Rich. We have number 14, Jen Bellotti, going in for number 2, Annabelle Miller.
And we didn't mention also the goalkeeper for Beverly is Clara Castro.
Who kept the clean sheet in their first outing.
And had a real good season last year.
And as well as very good season in basketball.
Yes. Yep.
Danvers gains control in a dangerous spot.
Fogarty going to get it out of there. Nope, can't get it out yet. Brady's going to kick it back. There you go.
Infraction against the Falcons. Give a Beverly free kick. We have a couple of subs checking in for the neighboring Falcons. We have number 2, Cassidy Randall, and number 4, Gianna Sutherland. Gia, a senior, and Cassidy, a freshman. All right, we do not have a number 24 on the roster for the Falcons, so I apologize for that. We'll try to find out who that is. One of the backs there.
A little back and forth over there on the side. And we're going to see those subs come in. As they get closer, we'll see the numbers, Al. We're going to see Kaya Glover coming out. I believe that is.
I think you're right. And number 15, Brooke Wynot, senior captain.
You know, I know a lot of people don't like Comic Sans, but I think that would actually be a good font for uniforms.
We have freshman for freshman substitution, Mackenzie Pouliot, coming in for her fellow freshman Olivia Anquetel.
If Mackenzie were a Canadian hockey player, it would be Pouliot.
Perhaps
which it
still
is. May be. We'll get a pronunciation check on that a little bit later.
Well, you know, when you grow up in Malden, things happen to be more phonetic. So
Fogarty breaking that one up. Beverly gets the throw in. Can't connect there. We'll see if Pouliot can get to it.
It's a nice job by the Danvers keeper, calling everybody off there. That is Maddie Dembowski, senior goalkeeper.
Yep, one of the captains on the squad.
And she also kept a clean sheet in her first outing.
Yeah, broken up, and that's going to be Danvers' ball. A lot of seniors on this Danvers team, as well as Beverly. I'm sure the expectations are pretty high for both.
Oh, there's a nice job there by Jen Bellotti, getting through, breaking deep. But
nice
she's
getting that on.
Defended by a player now obscured from my view. That was number 2.
Yeah. Cassidy Randall, who just
freshman,
into
who
the
just
game.
checked in, right?
Yeah, they've got 3 freshmen on their squad. I was looking at my roster for a second. I missed what happened. So. And our vantage point, we're obscured.
We had a Beverly foul there,
a
free kick for the Falcons.
Did you actually see the foul, or did you just assume?
I heard the whistle after I saw
okay.
bodies, and I looked to see where the ball was placed.
Okay, nice play right there. Broken up and sends it back. And a reset, little back and forth. Brady's going to carry it up the sideline. Oop. These two have been battling all day over there. Avery Fogarty and Madeline Hannes have been battling it out over there.
There goes Mackenzie Poulard. If she can find her.
Oh, she got it.
She looked like she was open in the middle of the box.
Yeah. Unfortunately, they had their backs.
Yeah, ball went the other way, but that's okay.
Quick throw in there. Get it over, and that's going to be out.
It'll be a corner kick for the Panthers.
Got to commend AD Ryan Woods with the new uniforms. The volleyball squad also has new uniforms, which I noticed.
New unis are us.
And I know uniforms had been quite an issue at times, largely among the women's sports.
I think this is the first corner kick of the afternoon, Rich, if memory
serves
serves me correctly.
Sir.
And it looks like, is that Grace Galbraith who's going to take that, number 8?
Is it Galbraith? Again, my eyes do not serve me well in this case. Just got it up
That's
there.
a good ball
And,
over everybody.
A little long over everybody. Kept it in. Just play there, keeping it in, but Pasquarelli.
It's going to stay Beverly, Rich, with the throw-in.
Yep. So Pasquarelli coming up from her defensive position.
Beautiful throw in the box to Abby Sidmore.
And Beverly will get another throw in. That was in a good spot. We could actually see that. We're not obscured by the Danvers bench right now. I don't know how well the viewers at home can see the sidelines, but there's a big difference in the backpack situation. Beverly lined up very neatly. Danvers just kind of a little helter-skelter over there.
What does that tell you, Rich?
I don't know.
Lifelong coach. What
maybe
intelligence.
A type A coach or captain.
Oh, nice turn there by Ava.
And that's going to be an infraction on Beverly, I think. Yeah, it was.
I'm not quite sure what that was, but you are right.
Well, someone went down, and I think the referee felt
the need to call
it was
foul.
not appropriate. Yes.
That free kick for Danvers was taken by number 24, who, like I said, I apologize for not having that on my roster. We'll see if we can get that cleaned up at halftime.
Yeah. Oh, nice little move there. Oh, broken up. Pasquarelli couldn't handle it. Might have had an opportunity to make it past there, but okay, they did call that out of bounds. And, I think we're at around coming up on the 22-minute mark. That ball's over and not going to get to it. The goalkeeper scoops it up. Pasquarelli puts it over. A lot of Beverly players there, and that's going to get out of there. So that was Ashley Freitas over there, number 21 for Danvers. So
a relation?
I do not know.
I think we had this conversation last year.
Yeah.
And I think cousin maybe? Did we find out that it was?
Probably. I mean,
we're just surmising as we are now.
It's not like Smith or anything like that. But I mean, it's not a rare name, but it's not also all that common. Got trapped in the corner.
Emma Sutherland worked that very deep down there.
Yeah.
Number 5 was looking for some help from Georgia Prouty, and the Panthers were able to kick it away. I think think that's Cassidy
Throw in.
Randall with the throw-in.
Ball's
She
up
launches
there.
it in the box.
Tried a bicycle kick, couldn't get it.
Number
It's
20.
not really a high percentage move, the bicycle kick, Al, right?
But hey, Rich, it's worth a try for sure.
And if it works, you're on the highlight reel. So
that's it.
Good use of the body there. Nice shielding. Gets a little turnaround. Heads it up.
Beautiful ball right there into the middle.
Oh, she got her on the
from
side.
Abby.
Oh, caught it. Sorry, just about a half a second too late. That gets broken up.
Violet Doucette steps in, breaks it up. Beverly right back. This is like a little scrum in the middle.
Yeah. Oh boy. There goes.
Keeper Clara
almost.
Castro getting off her line. Well done. Haven't said her name but once other than for the intro.
And tell you the truth, if you're a coach, you love that, right?
But as we've said many times, the ability for the keeper to read that and get off the line can diffuse so much.
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example there. And here she comes again.
Oh, Prouty.
Here's Prouty all alone.
Oh, and that's why.
In the blink of an eye.
Just like that, Georgia Prouty notches another one.
Her third of the season already. All the scoring for the Falcons, and what we would call against the run of play there. Panthers, I think, you'd have to agree, had the best of the play.
Yeah.
But it does not take a lot for a young lady of her speed, skill, and above all else, her uncanny ability to finish, which made her such a highly recruited athlete to find the back of the net. So Beverly just got to reload here and get back to what they've been doing and see if they can get the equalizer.
So, Al, I was going to ask this earlier. Against this setup by Beverly, is going over the top, which is essentially what that was. Is that kind of how you play against this with all?
Well, when you can't advance the ball through the midfield, you have to take some shots at going over the top to loosen them up a little bit. And
when you get a finisher like Prouty, it makes it that much easier.
Although, that one wasn't that far over the top.
True.
She got in the midfield, so. But that is essentially the idea. You got to keep them honest, right? So.
Samantha Fogarty scooping it up, sends it over. Nice break up right there. That'll be out of bounds though. Adeline Abel just came into the game for Avery.
Abel.
Right.
Addie Abel. And she's up top there. Okay. Good job, Rich. I missed that one.
Yep. So
what a nice slide tackle over there.
So
Gia Pasquarelli stopping the fleet-footed Georgia Prouty with a beautiful slide tackle.
So Already and Abel just doesn't have quite the same ring.
Number 7 coming in for the Falcons, Claudia Dragos, and Deanna Figueredo coming off.
If you're watching at home, it probably looks kind of bright, but we got a slight sprinkle. Okay, now we got a chance here. Is that Sidmore?
It is indeed.
And it's broken up, but we'll see a throw-in for the Panthers.
I think that was Sabina Sturgeon.
Yeah, it was a nice job
defender.
coming back on that and using her body. So Lily McCarthy had to take care of a little bit of business there. She's back on the field.
Oh, intercepted. There's a shot on goal. A nice save by Lebowski. Grace Galbraith wasted no time in launching that one towards the frame. Going to have Avery Fogarty checking back in, just stepped up to the line.
Got a beautiful day for a soccer match, though. It's
sun's poking out.
Low 70s, a little cloud to kind of keep it cool. But we do have that slight sprinkle out there. Not enough to really do much to the field, make it slick or anything, but enough to annoy the announcers.
Nice touch by Abby.
Sends it over, and okay.
Abby to Addie.
We'll try to slide it through, and as I say that, the rain starts to pick up a little bit more.
Mackenzie Pouliot showing her quick feet in there, getting it in the box, but the Panthers unable to connect to get a shot there. And here comes Danvers again. Here's a through ball in the ground. Sasha Miller's going to have to win the foot race.
Prouty
and Georgia
using
Prouty.
her speed. Costo can't get it. Georgia Prouty just outran the Beverly defenders there. And not only does she have finishing sense,
she has incredible speed.
Incredible speed.
And that was also a really nice job of footwork to actually win that ball when she got there.
Yeah.
We knew she would be a handful, and she has proven why. I can't quite remember.
Fogarty just came back in.
Can't quite remember her stats from last year, but I think she had either 25 goals and 25 assists, or 26 and 26, something like that.
Well, 52 points for the
so
season.
26 and 26. I happen to remember she had as many goals as assists.
Okay. So it looks like we're gonna
have a timeout taken by Beverly.
Yeah.
One of the unique rules to high school football, or the other kind of football, Rich, not the football you'll be calling tomorrow from Bird Stadium, is the timeout.
And it's also, I mean, it's a bit of that strategic, but I think it's also a hydration kind of thing that they've added in there.
Yeah, typically I do that based on the weather.
Yeah.
And right now we're getting hydrated.
I know.
Actually, we're getting a little moisture on our skin.
Externally hydrated, a little bit. You can see some, see the darkness behind the school over there, but the wind is carrying the moisture there onto us. I mean, I'm no Don Kent or anything, but I do have a little bit of the Gloucester fisherman weather knowledge there.
And for those viewers who are a little bit younger than Rich, maybe Harvey Leonard would be a better reference than Don Kent.
Bruce Schwegler?
Walter Cronkite? So right now, this timeout, you can see why Coach McDonald and Coach Baker want to take it. Beverly, really 2 goals against the run of play. But as we said coming in on the top of the show, Rich, is that, Georgia Prouty is just right now head and shoulders above most strikers here on the North Shore. And we can probably talk about the state of Massachusetts for that fact.
Yeah. I mean, you don't go to a school like BU for athletics anyway.
But, she's a track star, and that speed translates over here to soccer. Well-avowed, self-admitted homer, but I love watching this young lady play. She's a real talent. So Coach just settling the team down, reminding them that they've been carrying play. I think that the next goal, Rich, is going to be huge, because if the Panthers can pull one back here, I think that they'll be okay. I really feel like they've showed a lot of confidence on the ball. And just a second game of the season. And, frankly, I think they've done a great job, other than they've had 2 small opportunities that they've given that turned into big opportunities because who got them.
Yeah, and, I'd say from a territorial perspective, I think the ball's been on the Danvers side of the field more so.
Yeah, no question about that.
Actually, Fred is doing a nice job in the middle of the field for the Falcons. That one's broken up, and we're going to get over to Freitas, the other Freitas. And
there's Adia Bell trying to work that way down the outside on the left.
And she gets broken up over there. Now they're jousting.
I think that should stay Beverly.
Yeah, I think
no,
so.
He says
no,
it's
I guess
off.
Not. Oh, that's
really no. I mean, it has to be a Danvers throw in if he's letting the sub in. I mean, a Beverly throw in, right?
Yeah,
Olivia Anketel.
Seeing that a Beverly player is going over to get the ball, I just think
he signaled the wrong way.
Yeah. Little bit of a squall coming through here. Not too bad, Al.
Well, from a hard-nosed Gloucester fisherman like yourself.
Oh, that's up in the corner. Oh, nice bid right there. just a little high there. It's a good location. And, you know, that wind
was
is blowing in that direction. That may have actually had an impact on it.
Abby winning that ball, nicely taken down. There's a ball launching towards the box, but Danvers is there again. I like that Beverly is keeping the pressure on. The 2 goals being disappointing, but it doesn't look like it's really affected how they're playing, which is great to see.
Yeah, I mean, we've got another, 58 minutes or so to play. Yeah, that's going to go out. I see a throw in from Danvers here. As we are under 13 left to play in the first half. Afraid it's just going to send it right back to her. The other Freitas with it. Now the wind's picking up a little bit more, Al, as I had mentioned, a squall.
Rich, I hate to blame you on the first broadcast of the year, but you're the guy who said what a beautiful day it was for soccer.
Well, you know...
Okay, Don Kent?
You're supposed to get a little muddy out there, too, so, I mean...
We're on artificial
surface.
We're on
artificial turf, so you just have to get wet.
Okay, here come the Panthers again.
And can't connect. That's going to just head out of bounds. We'll see you throw in from the corner there.
Looks like about 12 minutes left.
Yeah.
And then that time, of course, is not official. Official time kept on the field.
Yeah, we haven't seen any injuries, so although we have seen the ball go a long distance to get a throw in.
There's been a couple of goals, too.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to see a couple Beverly players checking in. We're going to see
Svetlana
Piasecki and Annabelle Miller.
Coming back in, right?
To check in, yeah.
For her second stint today.
So I'm going to get the substitutions in. We're going to see Freitas and
Galbraith
checking out. And now we're going to see the throw in from Pasquarelli. And out of bounds, we'll see another throw in.
Yeah, one of the things that Coach Simpson is pleased with this year's group, Rich, is the depth that she has. And we're seeing that, the amount of players being rotated in and out, which I think is only going to help the team. We've talked about this both on the boys and girls side. To make deep runs in the tournament, you need to have more than 11 players. You really need to have more than 14, 15. You need to have that 16, 17 to 18 player. Injuries occur, the season gets long. We talked about a couple of freshmen. A lot of times the freshmen have a hard time because this is the first time that they're practicing and playing 6 days a week.
Right, yeah.
And that takes a toll on the athletes. So, so a lot of numbers being run in, and Coach Simpson, cites that as part of the depth.
Yeah, and you'd imagine early on the coach is going to be trying to get some playing time. And, depending on some of the teams that they play, with some of the teams not as strong in the conference, sometimes you get those players a little bit more playing time.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, too, from a coaching perspective, it's a great problem to have when you have that depth.
Yeah.
But it's the mix, you want to call it the chemistry, which we often do.
Yeah.
But it's also the familiarity of playing with other players, know which runs they like to make and which direction that they want to go in.
Yeah.
So all of that comes as the season goes on, which in fact is a primary goal for the Panthers and the coaching staff. Is they just want to take it one day at a time and be playing their best football at the end of the season. So it's great to see, like we said, so many players who are capable enough to be out there on this varsity edition in 2024.
All right, back over to the goaltender, Dembowski. She'll just put that out of there.
I think where Danvers has 17 seniors, Rich, I believe we only have 8 on the team. lost 5 last year. Like we said, quality players.
Yeah.
But this is a team that's young but still experienced. So I'm really looking forward to see how this entire season unfolds. And last year, Beverly got back to the state tournament after being absent for a number of years. And I would say it's a period of time where the program's on the rise.
Yeah. And, Al, one of the things that you mentioned about the depth here, that came into play because of last year. A lot of these players who were freshmen, sophomores got playing time last year. And a lot of you seniors now were the core of the team. So, a lot of these players, like you said, while they're young, they're not inexperienced.
Well, that could be a problem with her speed.
Yep, and she's going to run past it now. Clara Costa on an island by herself. And Clara's not going to be able to get that one. And Prouty with her 3rd goal.
First half hat trick.
Yeah.
And,
as soon as you saw that ball,
there's just too many yards for anybody to keep up with her foot speed. And the only thing there was, how Clara was going to be able to come out and challenge, and she played it perfectly. But once again, I talked about that ability to finish, and not everybody finishes that breakaway. When the keeper makes that move, it goes astray, either into the keeper's body, or you try to shoot over them or around them and misses the target. But not with that young lady.
Similar to like with a penalty kick or a shootout, I should say, right? You're kind of all by yourself, and you just got to guess one way or the other.
Yeah, this one you get a little, I don't know if it's a bigger advantage, but you have that ability to force the shot maybe earlier, force a direction. But, Danvers only has 3 shots here in the first half. And unfortunately, all 3 have found the back of the net. Yeah. Unfortunately, we had mentioned a little earlier that we hadn't heard Clara's name mentioned. And now she's had a lot more action than she would have liked, I guess. All right, so we see a corner kick here. Brooke Wynot, the senior captain, launches it, drops it in, headed away by Beverly. But Danvers almost had a shot, but Beverly defended well.
Again, Al, we don't like to harp on things too much, but you can really see why Georgia Prouty was so heavily recruited out there. 5.5 minutes to go. And, she's got to be a good student because, BU, unlike in the 80s, is a pretty good academic institution.
Ouch. That's hurtful. I hope my spouse isn't listening, Rich. Otherwise, we ain't getting texted momentarily.
Speaking of your spouse and her academics, I see she's starting a new program.
Indeed.
Just never stop learning, right?
No, she had day number 1 of her 4-year PhD program that she committed to, and probably the highlight of her very first class is her sophomore son walked her to class. So that's pretty cool.
So she's at Tufts?
She's at UMass Boston.
Oh, okay.
Where Ian's playing soccer.
That's right. I know Ian's there. And, the other one at Tufts.
Yeah, Bryce has graduated. Out in the working world. 1 more off the payroll. Happy about that. And obviously our family's had a lot of ties here on the Beverly sports scene.
Sure.
So it's super fun that I think you would say the same thing, that we still get to do this with our kids having gone through the program. Had great athletic careers here, and still be able to, be on campus here and watch the current version of the Panthers.
Nice play. Oh, nice little stop and go right there.
Beautiful job.
She got a chance.
And the Panthers find the back of the net. Game on, folks.
Okay. Now a 2-goal lead.
I believe that was the freshman, was that not? Was that Olivia Anketel on the finishing end of that?
I believe it was. What was that? What was
I'll
that?
have to get
Grace
clarification
Galbraith,
on
maybe?
that.
No, not sure. I couldn't see it. A lot of players in the way of the number.
We'll get a
We'll
confirmation
get that
on that on halftime. We got a little halftime work to do.
Yeah, we got about a little over 3 minutes left to go before we have to do that research, Al.
That's a big goal, obviously, to pull one back.
It was a great play, too. Nice effort. As you had pointed out, the ability to finish on a play like that.
Yeah, that was a very nice finish.
Yeah. Just drew the goaltender out just enough and was able to get it past her.
Crucial here, so I assume that there's a clock on your screen at home. Official time kept on the field, so that scoreboard clock stops at 2 minutes. So we're not quite sure how much time we have, but we know we're close to the end of the half. And crucial here that the Panthers do not concede again and want to go into halftime with the most dangerous lead in soccer.
Yeah. Actually, the clock is stopped at 3 minutes.
Oh, it's 3?
Yeah,
well, the crossbar's in my way, so.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, taller than I am.
And I'm not sure if they have have a scoreboard at home.
Oh, there's no camera.
Because we only have one camera, unless.
Gotcha. That's baseball. That's baseball.
Yeah, unless they could put some graphics up there, which I doubt. So we'll just tell you the score. It's 3-1. Danvers with the lead on the 3 goals by Georgia Prouty. And we're in that. Do we have a name for that 2 minute left? Where they stop the clock, Al? Is there a name for that?
The final 2 minutes.
Okay, that's it. Okay, so. Okay.
No cheeky.
Yeah, you have injury time and all that other stuff for extra innings in baseball.
Well, I guess technically we're in injury time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Or stoppage time, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it's only injury time if it's stopped because of the injuries, and we haven't seen one.
Extra time being overtime.
Right.
Stoppage time being, I guess, technically what we're in.
Well, if there isn't...
but that's the, I don't know if it's the beauty, but it's the uniqueness of the professional game is you don't know. It's at least an extra. The fourth official has indicated that there's a ball into the box. Beverly clears away.
Yeah. Still in... okay, now it's cleared out a bit. I'm probably going to get over there, and she's going to get cut off.
That's
nice
a good tackle.
Defensive play right there. Prouty still carrying it.
Great use of her body. It's well done.
Oh, we got an opportunity here. Sends it up.
Goes Olivia again. Has the ball on the right there. Well, Danvers has numbers back. Yeah. This is a 3-on-6.
There. And it's out of bounds.
She earned a corner kick or no?
And we're not going to see a corner kick. Yeah, that was good. Good back checking, as they would say in hockey. Everybody getting back, really kind of closing up any options for a pass. Can't connect. That's out of bounds. We're going to see a throw in by Beverly. Beverly may have maybe one last opportunity in this half.
Jen Bellotti takes a shot. Oh, almost gets up and over the keeper.
Height on that. Yeah,
I love that. Great idea. That was a great shot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought when it left her foot it was going to get over the top of the keeper, Maddie Dembowski, but she's equal to the task.
Ahead, and that's going to stay in bounds. Over to Fogarty. And that's cut off. He was going to send that up. Now it's a foot race. Nope, and it's going to go out of bounds. See Beverly throwing real quick here.
Referee is looking at her watch, so I don't think there's too much time.
Got to be careful trying to be too aggressive here. Heads it out.
Very nice.
Yeah. we're going to go. All right, that'll end the half. And at the end of the first half, Danvers Falcons with a 2-goal lead, making the score 3-1. Al, what did we see before we take a break for the half?
Well, I think what we see, Rich, is we think we have a Beverly team that is confident on the ball, defends well, but you have one player on the other side who doesn't need a lot of room that Beverly probably going to shut down, 10 out of 11 players on that. So I think Beverly just has to keep going. Sasha Miller has done a pretty good, decent job, very good job on Georgia Prouty on her one-on-one battles. It's not allowing Georgia to get in the open field and use her speed. So it's going to be the distance that the defenders have on her and how tight they play her, because their best opportunity to defend her is being close to her when she receives the ball, as we saw in that last sequence to end the half, where the physical battle was won, but it was the physical piece, not the speed piece.
Yeah, because she's got breakaway speed.
Yeah, and obviously Beverly has the ability to generate enough to still be in this game. So, disappointing that you've given up 3 in the first half for sure, but, let's tip our cap and let's recognize the ability is there to come back in the second half.
All right, and so we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in a few minutes to start the second half. Welcome back to Frank 40 Field for another match, or the first home match of Beverly women's soccer. Again, I'm Rich Francis with Al Visnick, if you're just joining us. If you are just joining us, the Danvers Falcons have a 3-1 lead right now over the Panthers. Al, do another quick rundown for our folks who might have just joined us, as the two teams have switched sides.
Yeah, we had the hat trick in the first half by Georgia Prouty of Danvers. And then we had a late goal for the Panthers, brought one back with the freshman Olivia Ancatel scoring her first goal of her career. And right now, Danvers is going to try to hold on to the most dangerous lead in soccer. And the Panthers are going to try to do something about it.
Yeah.
Clara, good job getting off the line there.
Clara finally being able to make a play that isn't Georgia Prouty sprinting towards it.
Olivia brings that down, and a very nice move there by Avery Fogarty. Tries to get it back to Olivia.
And that ball will roll out of bounds. And we'll see a throw in here. There goes Prouty. She hands it over. Give and go there. All right, so now I do think it looks the field might be getting a little slick. There goes Samantha Fogarty. Carrying the action, going to try to head it up over and not going to connect.
Good job by Maddie Dombrowski, diffusing that, getting off her line quickly.
Using a good shoulder pass there. And that's going to be out of bounds. We're going to see a throw in for Beverly.
Rich, we were talking earlier that we promised the folks that we would identify who number 24 is. It looks like she's playing the center back in a 3-back set for Danvers. She's the freshman Allie Doucette, playing a very strong game, and I believe she assisted.
Coming up with a bid, couldn't get it on net though.
Assisted on one of the 3 goals.
It looks like the Panthers might be trying to get a little more aggressive offensively here, being down 2. We see Samantha Fogarty playing up a little bit more than we had seen it.
Yeah, that's that wing back position that, goes back and forth for sure. There's a good step there by Lily McCarthy. It's the other freshman there, Mackenzie Pouliot. I didn't get a pronunciation key for that one
right.
yet.
We were supposed to do that. We were too busy researching current meteorologists as we were criticized for being old.
Mike Wonkum comes to mind.
Jim Cantori is the guy on the Weather Channel who goes to all the dangerous places. That's about the only one I'm familiar with. And Dylan Dreyer, who was a Boston meteorologist. Now she does the national thing on one of those morning talk shows.
Oh, there's a cross into the middle.
And Castro gets over, scoops it up, makes the play, keeps it in bounds. And she'll kick it over to her.
Yeah, one of the things you got to be mindful of, Rich, is as you're pressing up to get equalizing goals, is that counterattack.
Yeah.
Right there, we've obviously talked a lot about number 9, Georgia Prouty.
Yep.
But number 11 for Danvers, Lila Doucette, showing her speed there as well.
Well, and, we've talked about Prouty, and, and there's no knock on her teammates, but she also draws attention, which can open it up for some
of course. And she knows how to make the right runs to draw that attention to open it up. So.
Yeah, and as you had pointed out, equal number of goals and assists last year. So she's not a black hole, and she will pass the ball.
If I was a coach, I'd be okay with her being a black hole.
Yeah, that's true. But the good ones also are,
they make everybody around them better.
Yeah,
right? So.
and assists are a big part of their repertoire.
Great turn there by Prouty. Speaking of the
and again,
young
good
lady.
Footwork, right? Not just the ability to pop it into the net, but to dribble it.
Well defended there.
And they'll be out and throwing for Danvers. Nope. Beverly's going to get the throw in there. Now they got a shot. Nice play coming back on that. Avery can't contain it, but it's still Beverly ball. Will throw up towards the side.
Goes Olivia again. Throwing a through ball. Through! Almost
just
connects.
missed it. Just about a step late.
Was that number... Who was that to? 9? Is that...
I believe it
Oh,
was.
3. That's it. Abby Sidmore,
Yeah,
right? 3, okay.
Obscured by a couple.
Yeah.
By,
Ooh, there's a shoulder-shoulder contact, but Beverly wins the battle. Grace Galbraith comes away with that. You know, Rich,
we're getting help from our friends watching the game, sending us guys like Al Roker.
Ginger Z.
Ginger Z. Can't go with Willard Scott. That one's a little too old, too.
Or no longer can go with Rob Marciano.
Oh, and no, just missed.
Rob unceremoniously fired from ABC.
And I was notified that there is a scoreboard
on the
TV screen.
Perfect.
So again, if you're watching this live and you know of people who would like to watch this game is available for replay as well on YouTube. Just look for BevCam Sports Network and share it with all your friends and relatives. And the rain's picking up a little bit more, a little bit of a slight drizzle. All right, so it looks like a free kick here. Didn't see what happened.
Here's Gay Sproul. Oh, I couldn't get my foot on it. It was right to me.
She almost took out someone's DQ Blizzard on the sideline there.
Oh, that wouldn't be good.
No. But then again, if you leave a Blizzard on the sideline, you are risking your ice cream. Your frozen dairy treat.
She did make good eye contact with me. I just wasn't able to get to it.
You know, I just read that what DQ sells is not considered ice cream.
Really?
Yes. It's going to have a certain amount of milk fat or something like that. So it's frozen dairy treat or something.
Oh, that ball deflects in, but Dombrowski is able to short hot that. You know, Rich is always your wealth of information, and what I learn on these BevCam broadcasts is not to be belittled.
Thank you, because
very informative.
Because I get some criticism at home for useless knowledge, and to me, knowledge is power, and so no knowledge is useless.
Yeah, but useless knowledge makes for good broadcasting banter.
Absolutely right. Get a little help from the assistant coach there, flipping the ball over. And that's going to head out of bounds, and we'll see a Danvers throwing.
Rich, watching Olivia Anquetel run, she has that speed. We'll be keep an eye on her as only a freshman, you know. Maybe we'll be talking about her breakaway speed.
Yeah, ooh, took that one off the face. She's fine. Tough kid. Pasquarelli breaks it up, takes it over to Freitas. Freitas shaking off that ball that went off her face there.
Oh, look at that tackle right there.
Oh,
what a great step.
She wasn't able to get it, but she's going to get a throw in here. Panthers really pressing the action a little bit. Sidmore has got it. Oh, just misconnecting with Freitas.
And there's another great step out of the back, and this is what they need to do to take that space away. And hopefully that one is going to have a shot on net there.
Oh,
nice save.
Nice bid, though. Nice bid. Put the pressure on.
You got to like what the Panthers are doing here in the opening, 10 minutes in or so, 10, 12 minutes in.
Sure. Yep.
This is great stuff right here. You know, the question is going to be, can the Panthers get goal number 2 before number 9 gets loose somewhere in open space? So,
yeah.
But they're doing what they need to do right now. Just have to find another marker.
And they wanted a handball there, but they're not going to get it.
Great job by Grace Galbraith coming back.
Yep.
Oh, she sends Olivia up the wing. Is she going to beat her on the outside?
Oh, another nice play by the goalkeeper.
Once again, another fine example of a keeper reading the play and getting off her line.
Yeah.
We got Claudia Dracos and Brooke Wynot getting ready to check back in for the Falcons. The next stoppage.
Okay, Coach wanted another handball, but they kind of let that one go too. We're going to see a throw in here. In the corner. You could tell dribbling, trying to get out.
Oh, nice
Gets her
move.
way out of there. Sends it over. Ooh. And what do we got?
What do we have? Was the
did
ball
not see,
out?
Didn't look like it was out. Maybe it was.
It might have went over the end line before she put it across, so she called a goal kick.
Pretty much the only thing I could think of there.
Well, it's teed up in the goal box.
Yeah, okay.
Goal
Ray
kick
is trying to
taken.
get over.
Ava getting ahead on that.
And she's got it. Sends it over into the corner. Nice shield of the ball with the body. Pass gets over.
Gonna have a hit. Oh,
Gets
no.
it over. Another throw in. Beverly really pushing the action here in the second half. Ball toward the middle. Fogarty trying to break it up, can't do it, but
That's good pressure, though.
yeah, but Lily McCarthy over there
Forces another turnover.
And
And is that going to stay in?
okay,
I guess so.
I thought it was going out. McCarthy keeps it in, sends it over. Guess the ball is Sidmore. Oh, and now we got it going back the other way.
That's good. Beverly slowed it up.
they
But
slowed
here's
it
a
up.
ball we got to take care of.
Okay, Beverly's there. They got the numbers.
Nice job there by Gia, just passing it back to a keeper.
Yep.
As we like to say, Rich, play the way you face.
Yeah, you know, Al, you pointed out Ankatel's speed. She's really quick out there. Ooh, collision right there.
Both girls look to be okay.
Yeah, little slight limp, but they're okay. Again, some tough ball players out there.
Oh, what a,
nice
speaking of a
breakout.
tackle.
Nice slide tackle right there.
Gia with a beautiful tackle. Oh, I hope the Danvers captain's okay.
Yeah, and she's down. Now, it looked like Gia might have taken the worst of that, but obviously she didn't. I'm going to see Trina get out there. You know,
I believe
Al,
that's Brooke Wynot, the Danvers captain.
Yeah. Might have just, let's hope she just got shaken up. They are kind of looking at her leg, though, right now. So, you know, we can only speculate at this point. But we're going to see both teams, Beverly coming over to the sideline. Both teams gather up while they take a look at her. We're going to injury timeout at the 26-26 mark. If you're just joining us, it's a 3-1. Danvers took a 3-0 lead, 3-0 lead to start the half. Beverly got a goal from Olivia Anketel, the freshman, her first goal of her high school career. And that's where we sit right now. Beverly's had a couple opportunities here in the second half.
Yeah, a lot of credit to the girls, the way they've come out in the second half. You know, nobody hanging their head and pressing forward and, you know, being aggressive. Had a couple of half chances there. Maddie Dembowski doing a good job getting off her line and diffusing things. So I think from a coaching perspective, when you go down 3-1 in halftime, you'd like to see a team come out and respond, and the girls certainly have.
So we're going to take a little time here I don't know if we'll be taking a break, but we'll try to fill some time for you. Hopefully she'll be fine.
Yeah. And, when we, talk about earlier about the Danvers and Beverly rivalries, Rich, I think we fail the viewership if we don't mention the longevity of the coaches and how they factor into this. Coach Kristen Simpson coming back here for her second tour of duty.
All right,
at Beverly High School.
So we are going to see, as you said, we think it's Brooke Wynau. We're going to see her walking off gingerly, but in her
good
of her own power.
And she has her shin guard in her hand, so hopefully she just took a knock in her lower leg, and it's nothing more serious than that.
She is moving slowly, but that might be at the direction of the trainer. Just take it easy here. But she is walking on her own. She's not being helped, which is
That's
nice.
good. Good sign.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, Rich, about the coaches, Coach Kristen Simpson here in Beverly with her second tour of duty, comes in the season with 159 wins, 109 losses, and 27 draws.
Okay.
So that if you'll do a little quick math there, we're getting close to 300 games coached. Not to be outdone by Jimmy Hinchion, who's in his 26th season with a 397, 84, and 39 record.
397. So, looking at this team, he should reach the 400 mark.
Well, he's at 398 because I think that's coming into the season.
Yeah.
Okay, game back on. Enough about the history.
Oh, coming into the season, that's right, because they do have one win.
One win.
Yeah. Not. You don't see too many coaches stick around long enough to get to 400 games, let alone 400 wins.
Well, in 26 seasons, I think if I do a little math, I'm guessing that when Kristen McDonald played at Beverly High, she might have been playing against Jimmy as coach, right?
So pretty good guess on that, yeah. Okay, the drizzle's picking up a little bit again. As I said, just enough to annoy the announcers more than anything else. As we don't have an announcer's booth. So.
At least one of them.
You know what it was, Al? We didn't pay attention to Ginger Z earlier this morning.
That might be it.
So we wouldn't have known.
She will. I'll pay attention when she's on the 6:30 nightly ABC News.
So we're under 25 minutes left to play, and that's not including the injury time, which probably will be tacked on a few minutes there.
If they stop the clock right, it might be about right.
Yeah, you're right. I think they did stop the clock. So, yeah, they did stop the clock at 26:26. So. I think we should be right on.
Pretty close.
We should be, yeah.
It's one of the things in.
Danvers with an opportunity here, and.
Oh, no.
And Clara's going to get to it.
All right.
And make the play.
Very good. One of the things in the college game, Rich, is that the actual official time is kept on the scoreboard clock.
Oh, really?
And they actually count games down. So.
Yeah, that's probably pretty helpful for everybody watching. Anyway.
Offside call there. Good job by Beverly's defenders keeping their line.
And Beverly's just going to give it back, though.
Danvers throw-in, headed away by Beverly. There's a good job by Addie Abell, who's back in the match.
Beverly's going to get a throw-in here. They're moving quick. They're not waiting.
Addie Abell is another forward with a lot of speed.
Another one slipped through. The goaltender Dembowski's there to make the play. I think we can move up a little.
Let's move up a little bit
so we can see the action. We may you may see the tops of our heads, but Sasha Miller with the throw-in here. We're going to see a substitution. As we're going to see Mackenzie Pouliot come out, and I didn't see who came in for her, Al. Did you?
Yes, I did, actually. It's Jen Bellotti.
Jen Bellotti, okay. Keeps control of it. Avery going down. That's out of bounds.
Jen Bellotti being one of the senior captains at Beverly. Coach Simpson speaks very highly of her senior leadership this year and what a great influence they are on the rest of the team, especially the younger kids. Great stuff to hear.
Castro going to pick it up, throw it out over.
Very great distribution, quick as a wink. Oh, there's a... All right, Beverly maintains it.
Yep, Pescarelli getting it out. And now we're going to see not much happen there.
That's a really good job of distribution by Dembowski. Touch back to her, and she found feet right away.
Fogarty showing her strength out there.
Yeah, she's aggressive over there on that left wing for sure.
Yep, she's going to throw the ball in now. Nice toss there.
Can Grace keep it in? Yes, she
Yes,
does.
She does.
Tries
And
to get it
can't connect in the
across,
middle.
but Georgia Prouty coming back to help, showing her ability to come back and help defend as well.
Yeah, this late in the game, you're going to see Prouty playing back probably a little bit more than we had seen earlier.
Well, she has the speed in the
protect the
middle of
lead,
the field there to play that attacking midfield area.
Ball stays in.
She's really a box-to-box type midfielder,
Yeah.
Rich.
Really trying to get it up ahead. Freitas trying to get it. And Beverly going to get a corner kick here? It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. Gonna
All right,
get there. Maybe, I think this is the third or fourth corner of the day. Danvers looks like they're going with zone marking. Ball bounces in, but Danvers gets to it first and is able to defuse it. I think that's the freshman again. Is that not?
Fogarty up.
Came away with that alley.
Puts that one on net. Just not high enough. Punt out of there. Pescarelli coming up, can't get it.
There's a good win there by Jen.
Slipping it through, can't get it
Almost.
there. Almost.
Great idea.
Battle
Good
right there.
aggression.
Pescarelli lost sight of it, but she gets over there. Nice play by Pescarelli.
Gianna Sutherland battling in there for Danvers, making things difficult for Beverly. Nice touch by Abel, but just can't get around.
And that's going to head out.
It's still going to be a Beverly ball, but deep in the field.
We are at the under 20-minute mark now. Little give and go. Ball up to the middle. Gets out of there. Back to the middle. Kind of a little back and forth action there. Nice little move, gets around her. And we got a off. What do we got? Ball out of bounds.
Looks like it's going to be a free kick, I think, Rich.
I didn't see.
Maybe the referee trailing picked up a push.
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a pretty physical game. See that one.
Prouty's going to be taking this free kick. Looks like she's about 25 out from frame.
Ball's up,
the ball, and it goes for back post.
Nothing there.
Good ball by Prouty.
Yeah.
But nobody's there.
So we're going to see a couple substitutions. Cassidy Randall and Deanna Figueredo back into the game. We're going to see Lila Flynn come out. And I believe it's Emma. No. We saw two players go in. I only saw one come out.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to try to sneak players out there. I don't know. Oh, and we'll see a throw in here. Good throw in there, and that's going to be out of bounds. See another throw in, a little closer. Another throw in there, and that'll be out. Couldn't gather it in. Beverly going to get it back. Over. Beverly will restart. Send it over. Freitas going to carry the ball. Sends it up ahead. Can't get it through. Ankatel's got it.
Oh, nice ball
nice
through,
okay.
but well defended there by Danvers.
Couldn't get a handle on it. Just lost a handle on that one. There's Jim Bellotti over there. And that's cleared out. We're going to see a throw in for Danvers. And Beverly's going to gather it up, send it up ahead, and out of bounds. Another throw in here. 17-minute time check there, just under 17 minutes now.
Kaya Glover tries to get the corner, puts it out in front. I think that's going to have deflected off Beverly for a corner kick.
Yep, and so Prouty's going to be doing the corner kick here.
Danvers matching numbers, just leaving two back to defend against Olivia and
left-footed
back in the net.
Behind the net, yep.
Who was that? That Grace?
It looks like Galbraith and Anketel back.
Up top.
Up top, I'm sorry.
So Prouty just changed herself positionally on the field on that, is now back in attacking mode.
Yep.
Where she looked like she had dropped back to play more of the 6 of that holding midfield.
And she can't keep it in. Goal kick here. Nice play there by number 5 of Danvers, Emma Sutherland. Sutherland's played a solid game today.
Yeah, there have been a lot of girls in this field who have played very well, Rich. It's been a great high school soccer game for sure.
Yeah, on both sides, definitely a well-played game.
Oh, really nice touch there.
Oh, try to get
Olivia.
the give and go there. Couldn't get it.
That's good defending by number 21, Ashley
Freitas.
Freitas. And we get a foul, I think, on Sasha Miller.
That was Sutherland who went down. She's going to get subbed out as got a little shaken up there.
Number 14, Sabina Sturgeon coming in. I think that's, is this Lila Doucette taking the free kick?
I can't see as the Danvers squad is blocking our.
I thought I saw 11 go by me.
And you did. High. Nobody
Drops
can
in the
connect
box.
on it.
That's a dangerous ball.
Yes, it is. Still up in the air. And Freitas going to knock that out of there. Up ahead, and that's cleared out. Nice job right there by number 12, Sasha Miller. And try to slip it through. That gets knocked out of there. Pasquarelli's played a good game defensively back there.
Yeah, she's been very strong. A lot of tackles.
Up ahead to Samantha Fogarty. Fogarty carrying it, trying to outrun her. Nice play by Madeline Hannes coming back on that. Fogarty slowed down a little bit.
It's going to be Beverly ball. Got
Sidmore's
13 and change on the clock.
Yep. Sidmore dribbling. Gets broken up. And now Danvers going to carry it out. And that'll get played by Freitas. We'll see another throw in by Danvers here. And we are under 13 minutes, Al. Trying to go over the top there. Pasquarelli gets it over, and she can't connect with Miller as that ball is going to go out. So we see a throw in by Danvers now.
Good job by Claudia
Nice play
Dracos.
by Miller coming over. Nice play there. Clearing it out. Nice job by Jen Bellotti there. And going to send it back to the goalkeeper, who's going to send the ball out of bounds. And Beverly have a throw in here at about the 30-yard line or so. Sends it back over. And we're going to, and unfortunately there was nobody there. There was some open space there, but nobody for Beverly was there to get that. So again, we're going to see Pouliot come in. She's going to go in for Bellotti. Nice play. Sends it back to Freitas. Send it to the middle, and it's knocked out of there. And Beverly's got 3 players to the 1 Danvers player over there. And the ball's back up. And that's going to be played well by Dembowski, watching it all the way in.
Cross just a little bit too deep.
Yeah. As you hear some instructions from the Danvers coach.
Nice win there by Gia.
Fogarty looks like she might be a little injured or just maybe tired. I'm not sure. Something out on the field there. Headband maybe.
Oh, someone got, maybe Grace got hit in the nose here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Get a timeout for some blood here.
Yep. Gotta love when someone's face is smeared in blood and they're just laughing about it.
So Jen Bellotti will come back, and Grace gets cleaned up there.
Cleaned up. Such is the danger of a game with a large, hard ball.
That goes in the air, and heads are competing for.
Right.
That will happen.
Sometimes it's the ball, sometimes it's someone's head. Oh, knocked it down, and yeah, we did get that call. Or did we?
Oh, no
It's
call.
Corner kick. Okay, no call. Just losing the ball there. As Lily McCarthy felt that she had gotten nudged a little too much. We're going to see Prouty with the corner kick. We are under 10 minutes to go on the game clock. Looking to use the left foot to hook the ball towards the net.
An in-swinger.
And can't connect with anyone. Beverly's going to take a throw in here. Looks like the junior varsity game has ended, but we don't have a result on that. Didn't hear a whole lot of cheering, as in, goals, so it's been low scoring.
But then again, we have headphones on.
That's true. And we really haven't been paying attention to other noises.
Claudia Dracos carrying the ball. She's hit by Gia, goes down.
Broken up by Pasquarelli. Broken up. Bellotti sends it up towards the middle, and
Lila Doucette steps up again. She's played a very strong game as well.
Costa will get that. She's going to punt that one forward, high. Job there by Randall, just letting the ball go out. Prouty's carrying it, and she's broken up. Nice play there by Bellotti. That's a little help
Prouty
from
gets it back.
Prouty gets it back, and Pasquarelli scoops it up. Bellotti going towards the middle. Looking to connect with someone. Not quite. Okay, Freitas does. That'll be out of bounds. We're going to see a throw in here.
Danvers doing a really good job of dropping numbers when Beverly gets the ball.
Again, out of bounds. We're going to see another throw in. That'll go out of bounds again. 7.5 to go. And Danvers will be glad just to keep on knocking the ball out of bounds there.
Gianna and Emma Sutherland checking back in for the Panthers.
As is Samantha Fogarty.
Coming off for Danvers is number 14. I think that's Sturgeon.
To tell you the truth, I didn't even notice Fogarty come off the field.
And 8, yeah, neither did I, but maybe she did.
I think
when Svetlana went in.
Yeah,
I think we missed that.
Yeah, it might have also been when
you thought she maybe
came out. Yeah,
and I think maybe you had detected that maybe she picked up a little knock or something.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Oh, that's out of bounds. You see a throw in from the corner here. And that's going to be Danvers' ball. Ooh. Nice play, Al.
I had to make the save.
Yeah, the hand on it. Without the glove.
This is my glove.
Without gloves. Well, yeah, but you're not wearing the goalkeeper's gloves.
They noticed I had to go with a punch because they can't break a finger this time of year.
Still in season with the baseball, are you?
Regular season just ended.
Okay. Prouty dribbling over, turns around, still have it. Come up, and it's going to be broken up. Nice play by Miller, and that's out of bounds. I couldn't reach it. I believe it's Beverly with the throw.
Getting a lot of action here, Rich. I'm glad these aren't baseballs, to be honest with you.
Take it out of bounds again. All right. Keeps it in. As we're going to see Claudia Dracos try to get over there. We'll see a throw in for Danvers. That ball is going to get thrown in by Cassidy Randall. Ball not on net, just outside the net. Costro letting it go so she can.
Just about 5 minutes to go. Danvers has really struck a more defensive posture here to.
Yeah, giving up the scoring opportunities to hold the score. Forcing Beverly to have to be more aggressive. Back to Costro.
You know, Georgia Prouty has changed her posture from being deeper to being up top here.
Oh, nice move there by Bellotti.
Which is a good
up
strategy.
Ahead, and she's going to try to connect with Anketel. Not going to be able to, she's going to get screened out. Let the goaltender make the play.
But it's a good strategy from a defensive point of view to have a player with her speed be able to diffuse anybody from Beverly who might shake loose. So,
and still be that offensive threat, too.
Yeah, she gets the ball in space. Could still be an issue for sure.
Oh, can't get it. Can't connect. Yeah, Danvers will be just glad to keep the ball down there. They don't, if you can pick up another goal, fantastic, but just don't let Beverly do anything.
Yeah, it's the way of managing the game, right? You can go and out there and get the fourth goal and go up by 3, or you can protect what you have, and obviously not to be redundant, but a key peg. And there are a lot of talented Danvers players on the field. Let's not take anything away from anybody on either side. But when you have a player with the speed and how Prouty can affect the game, Coach Hinchion deciding that she was going to be responsible for making sure that Beverly didn't get any fantastic looks or big breakaways or through balls that can't get by anybody. And
trying to get that one through, can't do so.
And I've observed he has moved her back and forth a little bit. And I think that's also smart from the perspective it's the second game of the season, and it's a young lady who is probably going to play about 100% of the minutes available, unless you are up a lot or down a lot. And if you're down a lot, I doubt you take her off the field because she's your best chance to get back in the game.
All right, that ball's still in bounds, riding on the line, and that's out, so Danvers will take it. Coach having a little fun with the referee right there. We're going to get another throw in towards the corner. And Beverly going to get control of it. Sidmore. And that's going to probably go all the way back to Costro, who's going to come up and send it back to her teammates. I hope she gets back to her net in time. And she's going to make the play. Clara sends that up and high. Down the sideline. Sutherland. She's going to get broken up. Good defensive play right there. Ball's up ahead. Anquetel can try to gather that in. Sends it up ahead. Now try to be a foot race. Avery can't get to it. Dombrowski not liking that little contact. I just think Avery couldn't slow down in time. Well, they got a handball there. All right, let's see.
Ava on the free kick. Let's see what she goes with. Okay. She has a pass to Sasha. That's what she goes with.
Coming back to her now, you're going to be able to get something there. Sends it over to the corner.
Looking for McKenzie.
Yeah.
Can McKenzie turn the corner? No, good defending there by Danvers. Yep. And that's maybe a little bit of that physicality being a freshman, but she certainly has the speed. That's a flat
That's a little more physicality than we're used to.
I'm calling a foul there.
He's like, all right, so Samantha Fogarty is going to have the free kick here,
okay.
I think, or is it?
That's Grace Galbraith with her. It's a good ball, and other than
just a little off target.
Yeah, that could have been in the box. That might have been a dangerous one.
Yeah, we're going to see Lila Flynn back in. She's going to come in for Claudia Dracos. Flynn's a defensive player and goalkeeper. So.
Well, it looks like that they only have one dedicated goalkeeper on that team, so somebody has to be the backup if something happens.
Yeah.
And there is the final whistle.
That is it, folks. So, after two halves, we're going to see in which second half, nothing, no scoring.
Yeah, no goals were scored. Like we talked about, Danvers posted that 3-1 lead in the first half. And Coach Hinchion decided that he was going to play this game to prevent Beverly from scoring. Early on in the first half, that looked like that might not have been such a great strategy.
Yeah.
But I do think that one of the things that he did is he dropped Prouty back a little deeper into more holding position than attacking position in the midfield. That did help things along. But hats off to the three-back set for Danvers and all of the girls on both sides because, Rich, first game of the season, I thought it was really well played.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
To be honest with you, the difference, maybe Danvers had more than 3 shots on net. But if they did, I don't think they had 5.
Yeah.
So,
a few did head towards Clara, but they weren't really
quality chances, right?
Quality, yeah.
So again, it's another chapter of the Beverly Danvers rivalry that goes towards the Falcons. But on the Beverly faithful here to see how these girls are playing and what they have for talent, I'm super excited to see how the season progresses, and I'm going to be even more excited when Beverly goes to Danvers, and it'll be a nice measuring stick to see how the season progresses, because I really believe this team is going to have a lot of success this year in the conference.
Yeah, it was, like you said, very well played. I don't know if even is the way you describe it, but it was pretty well played both ways. And as you said, it's early in the season. Both these teams, we'll be hearing about them much later in the season. we'll be carrying most of the home games. You and I will be doing most of the home games.
Yeah,
but,
both for boys and girls, so it'll be exciting.
Yeah,
we got a lot going on, and hats off to our cameraman today.
Yeah, John McMahon.
And hats off to Chris Harvey back in the booth. And also a shout out to BevCam for being able to provide what I think is such a great community service here for all the aunts and uncles who might be watching from afar, can't make the game, when the kids get to go home and watch it on the BevCam YouTube channel.
Yep.
So it's a lot of fun, obviously, for you and I to do this stuff and be able to be a part of help providing what's a great community service.
Yeah. So with all that said, we're going to bid adieu from Frank Forty Field. And once again, Danvers Falcons 3, Beverly Panthers 1. I'm Rich Francis along with Al Visnick. We'll see you later.
Good night.